City of Stevens Point Public Works Committee meeting, recorded January 9, 2023.
Okay, we'll call the Board of Public Works meeting to order at 6:04. Clerk, Trish, could you please call the roll?
Sure, Mayor Weiser.
Here.
David Coussance.
Here.
Fred is excused. Mary Kneebone.
Here.
Sean Morrow.
Here.
Ginger Keemer.
Here.
And Dean Shuda.
Here. By the way, Commissioner Fred actually had a bit of an accident. We hope he's okay. It sounds like everything's okay, but he was unable to be here tonight. First up on the agenda is the Director's Report.
One of the commissioners.
The report was included in your file. We had nothing of note to discuss, so if anyone has questions regarding anything on the Director's Report, you can bring that up with the Director either after the meeting or tomorrow in his office. Item number 2 is consideration to special assess for curb and gutter for the 2023 Streets Improvement Project, project number 23-01. Director.
As I laid out in the memo there, this is maybe just a bit of a more unique situation. It's not often that we convert different road types, cross sections, urban and rural. However, in this one, as I stated in the memo, just in order to get everything to fit the way we want it to, predominantly the sidewalk within here, it seems that the best option for us is to also install curb and gutter in the areas that do not have it. So I guess really just the question is, what do we want to do with that? Do we see it as more as an extension of the sidewalk, since that's kind of the purpose of it, or as more of a stormwater feature that we should be looking at it to, as an assessment, to correct the flooding, which there isn't really an issue. So don't really have a preference. Staff doesn't have a preference. We believe the budget will cover the cost of the curb and gutter, so it's not a matter of having the funding for this project. It's not that significant given to the overall project, but just wanted some direction from the board here on which way to proceed.
Okay, anyone have thoughts? Alder Keemer.
I will make a motion that the cost of the curb and gutter be covered by the city.
Okay, we have a second on that?
I second.
Seconded by Morrow. Mr. Plaisance, you had a question or comment?
Yes. So is it going to be storm drains with this?
There will be. That part is actually part of the storm utility, not a city expense. My understanding of that is because of the utility, that will actually be paid for by the utility, no assessments for that.
And where is this water going to run?
To the river.
Yeah,
Well,
but is it going to run by the underpass on Michigan, or with floods all the time? Or where do you perceive this water? 'Cause it seems like we got extra water here now, and we've got a problem draining
Joel, if
right
you know
now.
off the top of your head, otherwise I can bring up the utility map.
No, that's fine. This does not, it is, the underpass pumps into the same system this pumps into, but it isn't going to go into the system that surcharges creating the flooding. So they're actually separate. One is south of the tracks, one's north of the tracks. This is the downstream collection system is north of the tracks on this one.
So we're not foreseeing any problems as far as down the road with backups with the water or anything because of this?
No, not big, no, nope.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Any other comments?
I have a comment for Joel. Shouldn't this be helping some of the water problems they've had in that area?
Well, there are a few in the area, and I think overall I know we're making an improvement. In a couple of the blocks there, the residences don't see a lot of water issues, but you're going to see the normal springtime issues that are related to the fact that everything's so flat, yards are higher than the road. That makes the road, the place where everything settles, hard to get to your mailboxes, stuff like that. That'll be improved. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other comments? Comments from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? And that's approved. And number 3 is the approval of the revised irrevocable license agreement for 1101 First Street regarding an existing encroachment to the First Street right-of-way. If you remember, back in November, we approved a draft of this. There were some other changes that were proposed. City attorney reviewed it, staff reviewed it. We have no problems and recommend approval of the revised agreement.
Make a motion to approve.
Thank you.
And I'll second that.
We'll give a second to Shuda. Discussion. Comments from the audience? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that's approved. Item number 4 is to award the Fire Department Roofing Project 23-07 to Michael's Roofing in an amount not to exceed $84,243.25. Alder Nebo.
Move to approve.
Seconded by Keemer. Discussion. Comments from the audience? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? And that's approved, and we're adjourned at 6:10.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.